Every Sunday and Wednesday at Crossroads Baptist Church in Summons, Georgia, many young people walk the grounds of the church. And as a rule, whenever many people get together often, even though it's at a church, crimes happen. When they do, Sherlock Holmes is never far away. A youth of 14 years of age, he is an amateur at the arts of observation and deduction. There's no crime too hard for him to solve. And now, I give you the most complex, most revealing case of his career, the case of the melting pot.
How much longer is he going to be, John?
Probably just a few more minutes.
I thought the meeting time was set for 4 o'clock sharp. It's already 8 minutes past.
Well, I think you'll find that Moriarty's criminal organization doesn't always follow a rigorous schedule.
But shouldn't Sherlock?
He doesn't like being told what to do, just let him be.
Is that him?
No, it's not, just Justine.
It's getting pretty crowded. Will that upset Sherlock's plans?
No, you count on people being here, don't worry.
He's now 10 minutes late.
You're so impatient. Wait, there he is.
Which one? Neither look like Sherlock.
The one with the long hair, sports jacket, and fedora.
Why can't we hear him?
He's not wearing a wire. Too risky if he gets caught with it. He has a baton, though.
Too risky wearing a wire, but not risky bringing a baton.
Well, he says it's a matter of respect. I don't get that part of him.
I still don't get why he is meeting with Henry at all. What's the connection with Moriarty?
Well, Sherlock has found that Moriarty has been talking a good bit with Henry, and you can be sure it's not about the Bible study. So Sherlock has arranged a meeting with him.
So who is he posing as again?
Levi Richardson. It's an alias he used several times to get inside Moriarty's organization.
Won't Henry recognize him then?
Well, Henry and Levi have never actually met face to face. All Henry knows is that Levi has done good work with Moriarty several times.
Has he actually?
Unfortunately, yes. He had to get a firm position inside the organization in order to bring it down, or so he says. Part of me half thinks that Sherlock actually enjoys this. Look, Henry and Sherlock entered the D building.
No visual, no sound? What are we supposed to be doing?
Nothing until you hear from Sherlock. I'm gonna get a drink. Be right back.
What was that? Someone's at the door. Sherlock already? I better check the monitor. I can't tell. Same hat and coat, but I can't make out the face. I better open the door.
Hello, sunshine.
Take it easy, boys. Don't wrinkle the suit.
He's clean, Mr. Wardroyd. No wires, just his baton.
Thank you, Bones. We'll hold on to that for the duration of this meeting, along with your coat and, what do you call this hat?
A fedora.
Yes, a fedora. I hope you understand.
Yeah, sure. Just don't get the hat.
So, Mr. Levi, what can I do for you?
Thought maybe we should have a little chat about our mutual friend.
James Moriarty.
Yeah, you know how things fell apart with that stealing spree around here.
Not one of his better efforts, I agree.
No, we can't just see the same thing happen with your division.
Oh, that won't be a problem. We keep a tight rein on our operations. No amateurs, no moles, no traitors.
Oh, how do you ensure that?
Fear. People know what will happen if they are caught by me.
Mr. Wardroyd,
What is it, Bones?
the van, it's occupied.
Sherlock Holmes is nothing if predictable. Didn't I say, you owe me $5, Bones?
Yes, sir.
Get the sister, then we see to the van like we planned.
Yes, sir.
Whoa. Sister, Van, what have I missed?
When you asked to meet, I figured it would bring out that rat, Holmes. A man as high up in the organization as you doesn't come near me without him knowing about it. I know he tried to watch us here.
Why did you agree to meet me?
To send a message. Moriarty has warned Holmes about his interference. The man simply isn't listening. Now he will.
How so?
His friend, Watson, he has a sister that they both think is at art class. She isn't. She's right here.
You teach art?
It's a hobby.
I don't remember this division kidnapping children.
True enough. This is his orders. Moriarty told me himself to do this, just like he told me to include you. You see, Moriarty was very interested to hear that you wanted to meet with me. He didn't know, you see, and he gets very nervous when he doesn't know something about one of his agents.
All you had to do was ask.
He's looking forward to doing just that. You and the girl are both going to pay him a visit. Thug!
Yes, sir?
Take Levi to the back room and put him with the girl until we get the signal from Mr. Moriarty.
Yes, sir.
Nice refrigerator.
You like it? It's American made. Not that cheap foreign stuff.
Where's the girl?
Inside the fridge.
That's cold.
Exactly. All right, miss, you can come out now.
What's going on? I don't
You
understand.
will soon enough. Just calm down.
Where are my parents? Why did you bring me here?
Just stay calm or I'll put you back in the fridge.
I want to go home.
Now, girl, be good. Keep your voice down.
No!
This only happens when parents are lax with discipline.
That's not John's sister. So what is Moriarty playing at here? Does he know who I am? This is a problem.
What say I show you what you're missing, little girl?
Hold on. What's your name?
Thug.
No, not you, her.
Ashley. Ashley Watson.
Ashley. Alright. Ashley, listen, we're gonna... Wait a minute. Did you say your name is Thug?
Yeah, Thug. Michael Thug with 2 G's.
That's amazing.
I know. It's sort of like having a doctor named, well, Doctor.
No kidding. Listen, now, Ashley, Mr. Thug here's in on a little prank we're playing on your brother.
A prank?
Uh-huh, and you get to play along.
Oh, I like pranks. What am I supposed to do?
Well, I want you to take 3 steps back while I knock out Mr. Michael.
Okay.
Hey, you're pretty good with kids, aren't you? Wait, did you say not?
Let's slow there, Michael. Come on, Ashley.
What's going on?
It's all part of the prank. Come on.
What about him?
Oh, it's nothing a nice pack won't fix. Now, the next part of the prank is for us to get away. Okay. It looks like this is the only door. Come on. Henry's right out there with Bones. Ashley, hide behind that bench. Whatever happens, stay back there until I tell you to come out.
Okay.
Hello, Thug? Oh dear, Mr. Levi, just what have you done to Michael?
He wasn't playing very nice.
That's not how it looked on camera.
Camera? Oh, forgot about that.
Yeah, Moriarty thought a damsel in distress would draw you out, whereas I thought an undercover agent would be smarter. Moriarty was right. Now I owe him $5.
Put it on my tab.
Come on out, Lizzie.
Yes, Mr. Woodard.
Stay right where you are, Ashley.
It's better if I come out.
Thank you, dear.
Oh, now aren't I embarrassed? A damsel in distress who isn't really in distress.
You're slipping, Mr. Holmes. Trying to con us for 6 months with the same alias. That's just a lack of imagination.
Would it make any difference if I said, I don't know what you're talking about?
Not a bit.
Right. So I'll be on my way soon as I get paid. Mr. Woodard?
Well, we're not quite done. You have to stay.
Well, that'll require extra.
Not really.
Actually, what he's trying to say is you're not getting paid and you're not leaving. You're now a witness to whatever he has planned.
Well, I can keep a secret. You know that, Mr. Woodard. You can trust me.
Actually, I can't. Thug? Get up, Thug. You've got work to do.
Oh, right. Sorry, Mr. Woodard. I didn't expect him to hit me in front of the girl.
I'd say I was sorry for that, but not, so yeah.
So, where were we?
The van's been taken care of. It's time to relocate.
Right, as you say, sir.
Quiet, Thug.
Sorry, sir.
What did you do to John and Emily?
We created a little diversion for your friends. You'll find out about it eventually. Bones will return for you shortly. Please don't try anything dramatic in the meantime.
What have I gotten myself into?
What do you expect taking a job with Moriarty's organization?
He pays well.
He's a criminal.
One does what one must do to survive.
Life is more than survival, though. I don't expect a homeless girl to know that.
How do you know I'm homeless? I've got a home.
Yes. A cardboard box under a bridge. Go to a police station. They'll find foster parents for you.
Yes, thank you for the suggestion, but I will pass.
So are you like an actress on the streets or something like that?
It's more of a hobby than a career. Look, I'd love to stay and chat, but I'd rather get out of here.
How?
Air duct in the closet there. Big enough for me, and maybe for you. Comes out in the crawl space.
And it's out of sight of the camera. Perfect. You know, we'll have to move fast. As soon as we go into the closet, they'll send someone in. Here, help me move these benches in front of the door. It'll buy us some time. Nice work, Ashley.
Okay, it's not Ashley. It's Lizzie.
Good to know. Okay, stay down. Henry has a guard just around that corner. I'll have to take him out.
Him? You see how big he is, right?
Watch and learn. Distract with flying hat. Right punch to temple. Diagnosis, knocked out for 50 seconds. Physical recovery, 2 days. Psychological recovery, 1 week.
What?
Come on, Lizzie. 45 seconds to get out of here.
You surprised me. I didn't think you'd be able to knock that guard out.
I've beaten bigger men than that.
Well, it was nice meeting you. Now, I'll be going.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where are you going?
I'll disappear in those trees over there.
I have to get you somewhere safe.
I'm safe on my own.
Don't you think Moriarty knows where to find you? You can't hide from him. At least you can't for very long. Stay with me.
Right. And where are you going that he can't find you?
Well, first I have to see that van.
The van Henry knew was there?
I need to find out what happened.
How much you want to bet those sirens are heading for your van?
I'll wager $100. Look, I have a job for you.
Let's hear it.
I need you to get close and see if you can figure out what happened to the 2 people who were in the van.
It'll cost you.
Put it on my tab.
All right, clear the area. Oh, clear the area. Stay behind the tape.
Excuse me, officer. Can I ask you a few
Whoa,
questions?
whoa. Careful, Gertie. You surprised me. And what are you doing behind the tape?
I'm a writer for the church newspaper.
Are you serious?
Why is that girl on a stretcher?
Well, she was she was specific. She was passed out in the back of the van.
She's not dead, is she?
No, not yet. But she might be if you don't step back and let us do our jobs.
Sam, we need to set up a wider perimeter.
What's up?
Have you seen the back of this van? It's got all kinds of equipment in it. Equipment that only important people would have. There's surveillance footage that I saw. A man in a hat and a coat blasted some gas right into her face.
Well, somebody's pretty gutsy going after her in the middle of a parking lot.
We got witnesses in the church saying that someone fitting that description was there. Henry Woodard has some video on it from his phone, where you can see him walking in the background.
So, this is some kind of secret agent thing?
Are you still here? Look, girl, you're gonna have to get back. Everybody move back, behind the line.
Congratulations, mister. They think you attacked the girl.
That's why Henry took my hat and coat. Girl, you say? You didn't see another victim? A guy?
Nope.
Must have gone to get water.
Now, if you'll be good enough to settle your tab, $10 ought to do it.
Don't go. You're better off with me.
You and Moriarty, Richardson, and the police all looking for you. I think I'll get a better offer.
But I have a backup plan, though he doesn't know it yet. Oh no, my phone was in my jacket.
You can use mine.
You've had a cell phone all this time? Why didn't you use it?
Who am I gonna call? Here.
Thanks. You pray any?
Afraid not.
Now might be a good time to start. Hello? Mike? Listen, I'm in trouble and I need some help.
Sherlock Holmes.
Michael?
It's been a long time.
Not long enough.
Especially when the last thing I heard about you, you were a detective?
Yeah, sorry to crash in, but I had nowhere else to go.
It's okay. I can't wait to hear what trouble my little brother has gotten into now. You didn't say much on the phone. Come on in.
Hold on. Lizzie, don't be shy.
Didn't want to mess up your touching reunion.
Mike, this is Lizzie. Lizzie, this is my nosy older brother, Mike Holmes.
Hello.
A pleasure, I'm sure.
She's in the same trouble as me.
Well, come on in.
Thanks.
Nice apartment. Room 221, eh?
B, I got a special deal off the manager of the place. I used to work with him.
Smart.
Mr. Detective?
Oh, still on that.
Lizzie wants me to get back on track.
Which track is that?
I need your help.
What do you need?
Your connections with the police.
What do you need with the police?
Well, I need you to go to the orphanage and get into my room. I need some stuff out of it.
What stuff?
Several things. My laptop, backpack, and my jacket.
Which jacket would that be?
Come on, Mike. You know me better than that. I only have one.
And the police are watching your room because...
Because they suspect me in a possibly mortal attack on a girl at my church.
And you, of course, are trying to figure out who actually did it.
On the contrary, I know who did it. James Moriarty. He's the leader of a criminal organization around Summons.
Well, I'll need help carrying everything. I don't need to strain myself too much.
That's why you'll be taking Lizzie with you. That, and she could be very helpful if something unexpected happens.
You're running up your tab.
And, what room?
19.
Dr. Billings,
Yes?
how's Emily Grissom doing?
Emily Grissom. Oh, yes. She was the one who just died. Never mind. I can't reveal that. The police said I can't reveal any of her information to anyone except immediate family.
Oh, thanks. Nothing. Officer,
Huh? Oh, Mr. Watson. Yes?
I was wondering about the suspects in the van gassing.
Oh, yes. You're directly involved with the case, ain't you?
Yeah, have you seen the security footage?
Sure have. The attacker was a man of about 5'8", in a jacket and a fedora. Later footage provided by other witnesses revealed that it was Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock? No, that's not possible. Why would Sherlock attack him? I trust him.
Well, people can be turned, especially those acting as undercover agents. I've seen it all the time. They get mixed up in a pot and come out different.
Not Sherlock. He and I have been solving crimes for too long.
Well, face up to it, John. Sherlock has deceived you, Emily, with the police, a lot of us. The sooner we capture him, the better.
Did someone here ask for some stuff?
Fantastic.
So, what's in the backpack? It better be some pretty cool stuff.
Well, let's take a look. A notepad, a laptop which you put in, Mike. After all, why strain yourself too much? A magnifying glass, a fingerprint kit, a tracking device, lockpicker's toolkit, listening device, disguise kit, and this important phone.
What's so important?
You see, when I was working with Moriarty, I cloned his phone with mine when he wasn't looking. I then got a new phone so I would have a backup, just in case. It's my last defense if anything goes wrong. I can destroy all of his systems, sending every one of the people who work for him straight to jail. Unfortunately, he makes sure not to involve himself, so that's why it's a last resort. Now, Mike, I have to tell you everything that you don't know.
I'll order pizza. Go ahead, Sherlock.
First, I have to tell you about James Moriarty. So that's how I ended up at your apartment door.
Amazing.
You want the last piece of pizza?
Go ahead. This will make a great story for my paper.
Unfortunately, you can't tell anyone. At least not until I have Moriarty behind bars.
What's your next move?
Figuring out what Moriarty's up to. This whole situation was triggered by the fact that he was visiting someone a lot more than usual.
Do we know why yet?
No, that's what worries me. I don't like not knowing what Moriarty's up to.
Did Henry say anything when he had you and Lizzie in the back room?
No. However, I did notice he had a buyer's guide to an auction in Atlanta.
Did you see which one?
Unfortunately, no. The style was medieval, however.
Medieval auction. Hold on, let me think.
You did say think, right? Not sleep.
He's been doing that since he was 8. While I have powers of deduction and an above-average memory, he has the most exceptional memory I've ever seen. If he has seen anything, even glancing, about a medieval auction, he'll remember 99% of the details about what he saw. That's why he's such a good reporter.
There it is. I was driving down I-75 and saw a billboard advertising an auction at the Kingsley Estate, hosted by Medieval Times on the perimeter of Atlanta. It's this afternoon at 2 o'clock.
It's 12 o'clock now. Shall we go and maybe stop for lunch?
We shall.
Hold on. What would Moriarty want with this medieval artifacts?
Well, when I worked with him, one time he had an auction cover up a transaction of money. One specific person bought specific things, mostly jars, and then those jars would be filled with enough money to cover the expense and whatever the guy was being paid for.
You think Moriarty will be there?
Probably not. A man that high up doesn't get his hands dirty.
Listen, Mike, I really do appreciate all the help.
What's family for?
A good exclusive?
Exactly.
Good burger.
Chef's an acquaintance of mine. Every meal half off.
I'm going to run to the ladies' room.
Sure. Sherlock, are you sure you can trust her? I mean, she did work for Moriarty. She might still.
Well, it's a risk we'll have to take. Besides, if I keep her close to me, she can't communicate with Moriarty.
Sherlock, it's the 21st century. Text?
Aha, but you see, I've already put a bug into her phone when she let me use it, and now any text she sends are duplicated and come to me. She hasn't sent one yet.
Hey, look at come in here. Hey!
Lizzie, come on, Nike.
No more on a... Oh, Mr. Holmes.
The person who ran through here, was he a white girl about 85 pounds, 5 foot tall, brown hair, blue eyes?
All the above.
Mike, don't even say it.
Not speaking.
Wait, there's a paper towel on the floor. She wrote something on it.
She?
Feminine handwriting, heart at the end, etc.
Heart. What did she say?
Thanks for everything. See you around. Heart, Lizzie.
Well, it might be better. She might be out of danger.
Or causing it. Let's go.
What are we looking for?
Catalog of items for sale.
Right back there.
Thanks.
It's silver.
Well?
It's metal.
Don't see anything that stands out. How about you?
Do we have any?
Seems normal for an auction of this size and kind.
What about this?
4 full body cases of armor.
What's the symbol next to it?
Climate control.
So why would armor need to be refrigerated?
They wouldn't. What company is selling it?
The Wet Scythe Company. Interesting name. There's something about it. That's it. Wet Scythe.
I don't get it. Isn't that the company that owns Jiggly Jelly?
A scythe turned upside down is a J, and a W is...
An M, James Moriarty. Didn't think Moriarty was interested in jams and jelly.
You know options better than I do. Does it look rigged?
Nothing unusual, except for one thing.
What?
That man over there, Mr. White, has been the top bidder on every product from Wet Scythe.
Why is that unusual?
He hasn't bought anything else from anyone else.
So if he's a collector, he would have bought other items. He hasn't even tried.
Here comes another one.
Item 69. If you'll notice, this is another one of our items from the Wet Scythe. 4 suits of armor. Shall we start the bidding at 150,000? Do I see 150?
150.
200.
200.
250.
350.
350,000. Do I see 375? No? Going once? Going twice? Gone to Mr. White for $350,000.
Well, that's suspicious. Maybe I should have a little chat with Mr. White.
He won't tell you anything.
He won't need to. I just need to look at him closely. Observation, my dear Mycroft.
Never call me that, Sharon Ford Sherlock Holmes. Well, you better hurry. He seems to be leaving.
I'll be right back.
Well, be discreet. No scenes.
Me? A scene? Ha!
Straight home, Paul. I'm going to be late for the meeting.
Sorry, Mr. White, but Paul had to, how shall we say, take a break.
What? Who are you? What's this about?
Just a little Q&A session.
I'll call the police.
No need. You're perfectly safe.
Do you want money? I don't carry any cash around.
No, just info. Data. What's your connection to Wet Scythe? And Moriarty? I deduce by the shaking of your hands that it is he who you are meeting with. Every second lost with Moriarty is a second shorter your life will be.
Moriarty? Is that a French artist? I don't know who you're talking about.
Enough of that. How about the items you bought today?
What? Did I outbid you or something?
I'd just like to get an up-close view of them.
Then you may do just that tonight at the Rhodes House.
Rhodes House. That's the 1904 house in Atlanta that's based off the Rhineland castles, right? You bought them for display there?
Yes and yes.
Really? Tonight? What's going on?
They will be on display for the leaders of the fire department, police department, SWAT, and rangers. You know, my father gets very impatient when I'm late.
Yes. Unfortunately, your father, Mr. James White Sr., is dead as of 3 years ago. Ciao.
Yes, I remember the Rhodes House event. Starts at 7, if I remember correctly.
Which you always do.
Exactly. So, do you think that the leaders are in danger? What's that?
Fire alarm. No smoke. It's for something else. Officer,
Yes?
what's going on?
Slight accident in the loading dock. We're clearing the area.
Mycroft Homes, AJC. What kind of accident?
Not certain. A worker was hurt. They think it was some kind of poison.
Will he be alright?
No clue, but we're evacuating, so move along.
Sure thing. Come on, Sherlock.
Poison, huh? Mike, an answer to your question, yes. Assassination is exactly what James Moriarty has in mind.
Thanks anyway.
What did your contact say?
He said that the worker's name was Hamish Scott, and that he was taken to Piedmont Hospital. That's all he knew. Sherlock, do you really think there's a connection between the incident, Moriarty, and the event this evening?
Mike, with all the policemen and ambulances they sent in, it's too significant and coincidental to not be related with Mr. White and the event this evening. And since Mr. White is working for Moriarty and Moriarty's company is Wet Scythe, it comes full circle. For now, it's our working hypothesis.
Hypothesis? Sherlock, you realize that the event is in 4 hours. Why not call the police?
Because I don't have enough hard facts. Mike, you live mostly removed from the outside world. You don't get it. Well, to us, it's obvious. To other normal people, it's guesswork. They want data, and therefore I will get them their data. I need to get to the hospital.
We or you?
Me. You can drop me off, and then there's something I need you to do.
I don't have a car.
We can take a cab. But that other thing,
What is it?
here. You know technology. I need you to get into Moriarty's system and set it to self-destruct at midnight.
Midnight? Why not now?
Because I need an ace up my sleeve. Thanks, Mike.
Hello, Mr. Detective.
Lizzie, where have you been?
Here and there.
What are you doing here? Visiting someone?
Nah, I've been trying to gather information on Moriarty's evil plan.
Really? Girl after my own heart. Find out anything interesting?
Yeah, I found out that Moriarty is very interested in medieval antiques.
Antiques, huh?
He was at the Kingsley estate this afternoon.
He was? I didn't see him there. He didn't come inside, did he?
No, he and his boys were around back. They were watching a delivery truck.
Really? Huh.
There was an accident, you know.
Yeah, I do. Did you see it?
The entire thing.
Okay, tell me exactly what you saw. No details left out.
Okay, well, they were loading a metal crate.
How big?
About 6 feet tall and 8 feet wide. Anyways, they...
Who? Workers from the auction?
Yeah, well, they dropped it and messed around with it for a while. Then one guy opened a crate. Wanted to make sure everything was okay inside. He looked inside and suddenly yelled. Then he collapsed and writhed on the ground for a minute. Suddenly, it was chaos. The police came and an ambulance and then the, guys in the orange suits.
Hazardous material unit.
Exactly. It was crazy.
What happened to the crate?
The hazardous material unit took it away.
That's a relief. Where were Moriarty and his people at this point?
Well, I looked over to where they had been, and they were gone. I imagine they bolted when they saw the cops.
And then the police threw you out.
Exactly. I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of asking you how you figured that out, but what's this all about?
Not 100% sure yet. Hoping that the hospital holds some clues.
I'm putting all this info on your tab, you know.
Got it.
What'd the nurse say?
Mr. Scott is in intensive care. That means nobody can get in unless they're relatives.
Why are people so picky?
Well, that's why I keep you around. Where's the back way in?
Intensive care is right behind this door. I'll wait for you here. Too many nurses will recognize me. Not exactly welcome here.
Yeah, the escapade with the rogue cheerleader is coming back to haunt you.
X. Ugh, there you go again.
I'll be back in a few minutes. Excuse me, I'm looking for... John?
Sherlock, are you kidding? Get back. This place is crawling with the police and I'd love to meet you. Move!
John, hold on. Wait a sec. Liz? Oh, she's disappeared again.
She gone... Who?
I'll explain later. John, what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Are you out of your mind?
What kind of game was afoot here? Gassing Emily in the van and you realized you could have killed her?
I didn't gas her, you idiot. Killed? Wow. I didn't think Moriarty would go that far. Must have used hydrogen cyanide.
Look, I don't care how you or he did it. All I know is somebody did.
Look, it was Bones in my hat and jacket.
Oh, and contacting me and telling me was merely an option to you?
Sure, contact you and then watch the police track you to me and spend my time in an interrogation room while Moriarty gets away? Now, would you let me go?
Right. We're in dangerous territory here, Sherlock. You better realize that this is not a joke.
I know. Now, just tell me about Hamish Scott.
He was poisoned. They wouldn't reveal what it was, but it sounded to me like cyanide. All I know is it's looking like he's gonna die too.
Cyanide? That might be a really big clue. Man, I wish I could have gotten a look at those suits of armor.
Armor?
I'll explain when we have more time. I have to get to the Rhodes house.
Why?
The heads of all the emergency response departments are meeting there tonight at 7. If I'm correct, Moriarty is going to try to assassinate them.
Assassinate?
Listen, what did the police say about the crate from the auction house?
Crate? Cops didn't pick up a crate.
They didn't? It has... Oh my word. Moriarty has it. That's where he disappeared to. He can still deliver the crate. You have to get the police to call off that event.
Sherlock, not without a viable threat, and your guesses aren't viable. I'll ask the police to search the house for a crate.
Or some bronze sets of armor.
Well, what are they gonna do?
I don't know.
Never thought I'd hear you say those words.
But Moriarty has a plan, and it's lethal. I think it has to do with the cyanide. He's worked the plan out, and it's not for the head's well-being. Of that, I can assure you.
Well, I'll go talk to Officer Sam.
Mr. Detective?
Lizzie, where did you go?
I'm sorry.
No need to apologize.
No, I'm not apologizing for that.
Then, Henry.
Sherlock Holmes?
Hello, Henry. Oh, and James. Didn't expect to see you here. Block left from Henry. Sidekick to Moriarty's stomach.
And that's where I come in.
What?
You're not the only one who can do this, Sherlock. Block sidekick, follow a left uppercut.
Block left.
And get hit by Henry's knee into your left thigh.
Fall to right knee and follow with left ankle sweep.
Jump over ankle sweep and push Henry's falling body towards Sherlock's rising one.
Turn left shoulder to knock Henry out of the way. Right elbow to Moriarty's left cheek.
Fall back quickly into wall and push up with double kick to the abdomen.
Fall backwards.
Right into Henry's waiting arms.
Right elbow to Henry's ribs.
Right round phoenix eye to Sherlock's temple. Physical diagnosis, sore thigh, bruised abdomen, knocked out for 6 minutes. No psychological effect.
Defense impossible.
That's what I'm sorry for. Can I go now?
No, my dear, you don't want to leave now. It's just getting fun.
Oh, Henry.
Wake up, Holmes. There we are, back in the world of the living.
Never left. Oh, and Moriarty. It's been too long.
Hello, Mr. Holmes. Or is it Levi today?
Holmes will suffice. Interesting room. Why are we in the Marriott?
I bought this outlet.
Where's Lizzie?
Oh, she served her purpose.
That didn't actually answer my question.
Why don't you just deduce where the girl who betrayed you went? Oh wait, I forgot. You're not that skilled.
If you do anything to hurt her, I swear I'll...
You'll what? Throw me in jail? You're already planning on doing that. Listen, Holmes, the street urchin is fine. She was too happy to help us. Now what have you told the authorities about tonight?
Well, suffice to say, SWAT team should be searching the Rhodes house already.
Fortunately, they don't know what they're looking for, especially if they're looking for those crates. Not in the next hour. The clock is ticking, Mr. Holmes.
I'm afraid you have the same problem.
Really? What clock are you referring to?
The one on your computer system.
Really?
Back in the days when you trusted me...
Levi.
Yes. I cloned our phones. Now I've installed a ginormous worm on your computer system.
When?
Earlier today. I deduced that you would come after me this evening.
Good. However, you made one critical mistake. You informed me of it. Now I can deactivate your little bug.
Oops, my mistake. It won't destroy your system. It will send everything on your system straight to the police and SWAT. Then it will destroy your system.
Well, this is unfortunate. Now we'll have to get even more data from you.
If you mean the codes, I built it so that even I don't know it.
But you admit that there is a code.
Somewhere.
When does the worm become active?
Midnight.
Then we'll have to do everything before then. Henry,
Yes, sir.
take Mr. Holmes to the warehouse.
What do I do with him there?
Figure out where that code is. Use whatever means necessary.
With pleasure.
Drop me off here, cabbie, please.
That'll be 1050.
Here, wait a second. You see that van with the guy getting into it?
Yeah.
Follow it.
It'll cost extra.
That's fine, just follow it.
And you'll have to fill out a form.
I know, I was the one who wrote that form, now go!
Oh, sorry, Mr. Holmes. Didn't recognize you. You work with the cab.
Yes, you're grateful and blah blah blah. Just go!
Yes, sir.
Henry, just out of curiosity, what has Moriarty told you about his plan?
Enough.
You sure about that? Because I'm not. How do you define enough? Do you know what's in those crates?
I've got a pretty good idea.
Do you know what made that worker at the auction house so sick?
Sorry, not interested.
Seriously though, it's a little poison called cyanide. I'm guessing you had it delivered to the Rhodes house inside those suits of armor.
Is that so? You think you're so clever? That armor was filled with wires.
Really? Start yourself?
Yes, now shut up.
Wires. And how did that worker get poisoned by the cyanide?
So the great and mighty Sherlock Holmes doesn't know everything after all.
Something's missing. There's a clue I haven't discovered, or maybe I have. That's it. The suits of armor aren't antique. They were just made to look that way. That's why Moriarty will have to do everything before then. So the robots will be activated whenever Moriarty is ready, and then they will shoot the guests with poison darts. When the crates got dropped at the auction, the robots must have been turned on, so when Scott opened it up, they shot him.
Look, you're jabbering, and it's beginning to get annoying.
Henry, you don't know what you're involved in. Moriarty is planning to assassinate the heads of the police, SWAT, everyone.
And how does that concern me?
When my bug destroys the computer systems, your name is sure to be in the files that are sent to the police. You'll be incarcerated before you have time to blink and will spend the rest of your life looking through metal bars.
Well, sorry, but I'll take my chances with Moriarty.
Well, that's it. I've lost them.
No, you haven't. Go to Jiggly Jelly Warehouse. That's where they're headed to.
How do you know that?
Call it a guess.
Well, we're here.
What?
See that building on the left? That's the back of it.
Oh. Here, let me get my money. Who's this?
I'll find out. What is it?
I need to talk to your passenger, if you don't mind.
Sure. Mr. Holmes?
Just a sec. Huh. Wonder who that is. Well, here's your money.
Thank you, sir.
Yes?
I was told to give this to you.
An envelope.
Yeah.
Huh. Sleep tight. What is that?
That's right. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Bones, take him to the back with the girl.
You're not going to try the damsel in distress trick again, are you?
I don't know, it worked pretty well last time.
You won't get to try it again if you're behind bars. Think about what you're doing, Henry.
I am.
Well, in typical fashion, I don't have a cell phone.
Mr. Detective?
Lizzie, do you have your cell phone?
Sorry, they took it.
We have to find a way out of here. Is there one?
It's a newer building. It's sealed tight. Only one entrance and exit for this room.
There has to be a way out.
Look, Sherlock, I'm sorry about what happened.
Yeah, so you said.
But you don't understand.
No, I do. You do what you need to do to survive.
I wish that were it, but it's not. You and Mike are the only people in a long time who have been nice to me. I didn't want to hurt you. They haven't hurt you, have they?
Just my pride, Lizzie. Just my pride. I have to get to the Rhodes house or a lot of people are going to die.
How?
Robots that shoot cyanide darts.
What? Is this some sort of sci-fi movie?
Get in there.
Mike, are you okay?
A little woozy, but otherwise fine. They chloroformed me.
Hold on, let me see that phone in your pocket. Hand it over.
Well, sure, but it's not going to do you much good. It's dead.
Really? Let me see. Oh, I guess it is dead. Here you go then.
Is he really that dumb? This phone isn't dead, I just cloaked it. But he still should have kept the phone.
Looks like he's had a change of heart, giving us a fighting chance. Let me see the phone. I have to call John.
Officer Sam,
Yeah?
it's the armor, the robots.
What?
They shoot poison darts. You have to call off that event.
But we searched the armor. They're clean.
But Sherlock said,
Sherlock, you've been talking to him.
yes. Well, he said he has an alibi, but that armor is the key.
Well, I'll get the hazmat team to clear the armor out, but they're not dangerous.
Well, Sherlock's never wrong, and he won't be this time.
Well, there's always a first time.
Holmes, are you and your friends enjoying this room?
Not exactly a 5-star hotel, but it works. Hey, Byron, am I going to get my fedora back anytime soon?
Probably not.
Your phone is right here. I want you to shut off that warning.
Is that the same system you're going to use to activate the robots?
Oh, are you clever? Just give us that code.
Sorry, can't help you there. I do not know it.
Bones, start using our methods on his brother. Mycroft, isn't it?
I'd rather you call me Mike.
What is that?
That would be Officer Young, Atlanta Police Department. She should have a chopper, 8 police cars, and a SWAT team with her. Sorry, Henry, you lose.
How is that possible?
Wow, I thought you were helping out, but I guess you really are that dumb. Mike's phone.
What? It was dead.
Cloaked, not dead. There's a difference.
Now, Bones, my hat and coat, if you don't mind.
They removed the armor, and the event is already going on.
What? I told John to call off the event.
Well, Sam made a different call.
Ah! I need to get to the Rhodes house, now.
I'll get one of my men to give you a ride. Tyler,
Yes, sir.
give Mr. Holmes a ride here to the Rhodes house.
Yes, sir.
John!
Sherlock, good not to be a fugitive, eh?
Yeah, look, I don't feel good about this. Something's not right.
I know what you mean.
Look, there's Moriarty.
Yeah, he's been here all evening.
What's with that?
What?
Renaissance armor, silver. Moriarty just looked at one closely.
What do you think's happening?
Oh my word, I think he made a switch.
What?
Henry said he saw armor filled with wires. The bronze ones weren't, were they?
No.
I think if we got close to those silver ones, we'd see that they were. Oh man,
What?
it just moved.
What?
Mike, I need you to activate that worm, now! Now!
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you all for gathering here today. I'd like to especially thank Mr. John Wilson for organizing this and getting all my enemies into one place. Now, as much as I'd like to stand here talking, I really must go. Have fun dying, my friends.
Shut it down, now!
It's loading.
The armor! John, John? Mike, John's gone. Is it done loading?
Yes, it's shut down.
Good, the armor stopped moving.
Alright, everybody stay calm.
Sam!
Yeah?
I'm going after John. He went after Moriarty.
Alright, I'll hold the fort down here.
Thanks. John, what have you gotten yourself into? Moriarty would have taken the easiest and yet least crowded way out. Where would that be? The kitchen. Coming through, coming through. John? John!
Don't move, Sherlock. I'm up here.
The roof?
Yeah.
Is Moriarty up there?
Yes, Moriarty, you gotta pay for your crimes.
Holmes! He's gone mad. He's trying to kill me.
I'm gonna give you a taste of your own medicine. You killed Emily, and now you're gonna suffer the consequences.
John, don't! Put him down!
He killed her. He deserves no less than the same.
Yes, he did kill her, and that makes him a murderer. So giving him the same makes you what? What does that make you, John?
I don't care. James Moriarty, the time for your life to end has come, and too long it was.
John, pull him back up.
What? Are you going to shoot me, Sherlock? After all we've been through?
John, put him down.
Okay, Sherlock. You win.
Thank you, Sherlock.
No!
Moriarty fighting for balance. He's going to fall. Dumpster to right. Push 4 feet forward and Moriarty will land in it.
Ah!
John! John, stop!
Fine. You caught me. Now what are you gonna do?
John, why do you make me do this?
What?
John Henry Watson, I'm arresting you for the attempted murder of James Moriarty.
Sherlock! Sherlock?
May the next witness come to the stand.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you. Will you please state your name to the court?
Sharonford Sherlock Holmes.
Thank you. Mr. Roberts, you may proceed.
Mr. Holmes, I understand that you were the one who arrested Mr. Watson. What gave you that authority?
I was deputized as a junior officer a year ago.
Dr. Billings, does the damage sustained by Mr. Moriarty support Mr. Holmes' statement?
Yes, as does the fingerprints we collected on the roof.
What is the verdict?
Guilty, Your Honor.
So, Sherlock, what's the problem?
The problem is, every bit of me wanted to help John, not stop him.
That's the thing about the world we live in. It's a great melting pot, and everybody gets mixed up together. Every hero has some criminal in him, and every criminal has some hero in him. Like Henry.
Yeah. I don't think I can go back to Crossroads, or the orphanage.
Well, you're welcome to move in here if you want.
Thanks, Mike. And I really am sorry about what happened with Mom and Dad.
That's a different discussion for a different time.
Yeah.
I'll get it. Hey, Sherlock, I'd like you to meet this new junior writer on our staff. This is my brother, Sherlock. Sherlock, this is...
Irene Adler. Good to meet you, Sherlock.
The Case of the Melting Pot was written and directed by Samuel Ginn. The voice talent included Samuel Ginn, William Roach, Alex Martin, Lydia Booth, Andrew Booth, Justine Martin, and Cameron McKenzie, with Joshua Roberts as Mycroft Holmes. Visit us on the web at www.aysherlock.wordpress.com.